Episode 7 of Star Wars The Acolyte was absolutely genius. My expectations were phenomenally subverted. The writer's sophisticated approach of revisiting episode 3 and telling the story from the perspective of the Jedi was masterful. I'm sorry, but it's a good thing that George Lucas isn't involved in the saga anymore, because I'm sure he would have sabotaged the efforts of these maestros. It was the story that Star Wars as a franchise needed. So it turns out the Jedi were on the planet in search of a vergence in the Force. Now for those of you who don't know what a vergence is, it's when there's a heavily concentrated amount of Force energy localized around a place, a person like Anakin, or an object. But it can also be manipulated by powerful Force users, and it can create life, which explains the Immaculate Conception of Mae and Osha, which is superior to Christianity. And so the writers very quickly established Trinity as the strong, empowered woman that she is in the episode, by letting Sol know why she has a Padawan, and as far as I'm concerned, is the one leading the team.
I do not tell him answers to ease his mind. I teach him to seek the answers for himself. That's why I have a Padawan and you do not.
I was also blown away by the new perspective showing how the beautiful black goddess easily overpowered the white male Jedi. Of course, his patriarchal narcissistic need to return to the comfort and excessive capitalistic abundance of Coruscant was the breach in his armor of toxic masculinity that allowed her to subdue him. His lust for white male patriarchal indulgence unmasked his weakness and left him kneeling in submission to the true hero of this story. And as if her display of feminine superiority wasn't enough, the writers dropped another atom bomb of genius storytelling by referencing one of the most iconic events in Star Wars.
Someday those noble intentions you all have will destroy every Jedi in the galaxy.
Execute Order 66.
Now we thought the twins lost their mother at the hands of Mae when she started the fire, but we learned that Mae was actually sorry and tried to stop it. What's even more heartbreaking is that Sol was the one who killed the beautiful black goddess. And to make matters worse, she was gonna let Osha go with the Jedi because it's what Osha wanted.
I was going to let Osha go. It's what she wants. She chose you.
So this beautiful black god had the superior maternal instinct to let her child choose her own path, but ended up paying the ultimate price. Sol was so blinded by his toxic masculinity that he couldn't see that her act of aggression, using her dark magic, was a maternal response in defense of her child. It wasn't to deny her the exploration of her true potential. Men.
You son of a bitch.
And finally, the writers show us once again why they get paid so well. A profound revelation comes to light. Osha and Mae are not twins, they're one. They're the same person.
So, what does this mean?
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. At this point, it's undeniable that this show is ahead of its time. It's got so many layers of depth, I think it will be studied for years to come. George, no disrespect, your decision to retire was the right one. The truth is, you've now been outclassed and outmatched when it comes to storytelling in the Star Wars universe. Because this new echelon of cinematic voices is what the modern audience needs. I can't wait for the finale.
My God, it'll be beautiful.